your chest, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be swatching a bundle. This is the bundle that I chose for Madam Glam's yearly Think Pink thing that they do for breast cancer. So for every bundle that is sold, they will donate to the foundation of their choice that they have listed on their website. I will show it later in the video. This bundle is missing one polish, but it is coming in the mail, so it's missing the clear fiberglass base gel. But so this bundle came with a velvet matte top coat, a pink builder gel, because I have been telling you guys I really want to try some builder gel on my channel and just in general. And then it came with these colors right here. So it came with Flirty, Back to Cali, and Love's Veil. So I have my swatch sticks ready, and I am going to go ahead and swatch these. Obviously, well, no, I'll do the matte on one of them. Maybe I'll do it on the builder gel swatch. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, let's get into these swatches. Alright guys, so here is the finished result. This is the builder gel, and it has the matte on there, as you can see, nice and matte. And then here's these. This is a these two are more like nudes, and this is a pink. I have quite a few pinks from them. Obviously, pink is my favorite color, and I'm wearing this nude right now on this hand. Unfortunately, I recorded the video, but it was all over the place, and it was in and out blurry, so I scrapped it. So anyway, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get into a set for breast cancer. Alright guys, here's the products I am using. We're going to do a little bit of acrylic design and then some nail art. Oh man, so I wasn't going to speed this acrylic application up, but this acrylic, my room was cold, and this was a very slow drying acrylic from them. And so this is sped up 2 times, and it still is almost like very slow. So I definitely needed to be more patient with it. Probably should have turned on the heater in my room, but you know, whatever. Also, we are working on Wilma Handu, and she is not doing no more, okay? Like, she irritates me. So, but I had to work on her because both my nails are not able to do this right now. Anyway, so we're going in with this. I believe this is called Barbie Pink from Dynamic. It's such a pretty pink, you guys. And we're just gonna go in and do these little ombres. So you guys, I know it's almost the end of the month. This is getting posted later than I would like, but if you guys haven't, definitely go check out Madam Glam's Think Pink bundles. You still have a few more days to order, and they will donate it. Like, it said it at the beginning of my video on the screenshot. But if you, any bundle that is purchased under their Think Pink bundles, they'll donate a certain amount of money. And they do this every year. It's their Think Pink campaign. And I was affected by breast cancer, not personally myself, but my stepmom had passed away when I was 19 of breast cancer. And that ever since then, I have been obsessed with the color pink, but now I'm starting to lean towards purple, but pink's still my color. Okay. I'm not giving up on pink. And then I've just been very, breast cancer awareness, active, I guess you could say. So October is definitely a special month for me. Not only is it breast cancer awareness, but it is also, infant, and like stillbirth loss awareness month as well. As some of you know, I lost my son to a stillbirth. So this is just kind of a very, special month to me, and it's October. I love Halloween. So there's a lot going on this month for me. So anyway, you guys, we're going to lay some acrylic. So this glows, and I was going to do a peekaboo right here, but then you'll see I changed my mind. I didn't get a picture at the end of this glowing, but this acrylic is one of my favorite glow glitters, okay? It is so bright. It's from Glam and Glitz. I believe this one's Why So Serious. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys watch a little bit of this application, and I will be back. Definitely go check out Madam Glam's Think Pink bundles, and don't forget to use my code Rachel35. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so after doing those two nails of like a glitter to clear ombre. I wanted to add more glitter into it just because it's so pretty. So I added just a little bit kind of down here at the tips and then kind of brushed it up, but not taking over the whole thing, because I was going in with an ombre. So here I am with Young Nails Cover Pink, and this is just a very neutral, I wouldn't say it's a pinky nude though, but it's called Cover Pink. And anyway, you guys, so I'm going to go in and just ombre this down. And my biggest issue with this hand, you guys, is that ring finger, okay? No matter how I put in the tips, no matter if I glue them down first and then slide in some other tips over it, the middle or the ring finger always is just wonky, okay? And somewhat the middle finger. So it makes, like, you'll see in this video, you guys, that I literally pull that middle, or fuck, why do I keep saying middle? I pull the ring finger out so many times and put it back in to try to put it back in a way that is like how a nail would look. And man, that shit just irritates me. So yeah, she's been put up on the shelf for a while. I don't like her. But I mean, she gets the job done, you guys. She really does. But I've definitely been eyeing the Vita Bella hand, her new one that just came out recently. So I think I am going to treat myself to that hand just because I'll be able to pump out more content. Like, look at that ring finger. Look at that shit. It sucks because this was a nice hand. I like that it's not posable. But then, I don't know. Enough about Wilma Handu because she is not doing. So, anyway, you guys, we are going in with the nude to do the ombre. And again, I just have this on sped up ×2. Normally, I do it like 2.5 or 3 on most of my videos. But I'm trying to get more of like a realistic, like showing. But I just work so slow. And I was watching a TV show at this time too, so I really was just taking my time hanging out. So anyway, you guys, there's this, and then because this is an ombre and then there's glitter, I do go in with my clear and encapsulate all of the nails. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys finish watching this application right here. I'm getting a new phone finally, you guys, soon too. My phone has finally just, it's hanging on, man. It's hanging on. So I was like, fuck, all right, I guess it's time. But I've had this phone for 6 years, so it lasted. It did good. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and then might pop back on during the encapsulation. I might not. Not too sure, but yeah. So enjoy this, and I'll come back. All right, so we are almost done encapsulating, you guys. And I'm going to come on real quick before we get to the next part to thank everybody for watching my videos, for tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, all of that stuff. You guys, I really appreciate it. I love nails. It has definitely helped me through some things and has given me an outlet. And then now recording and editing and posting them on YouTube and other social medias has definitely, it's been nice. I'm still not as up to date, I feel like, as I should be with like posting on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll get more active over there. I'm not sure. But as for now, YouTube is my main squeeze. But anyway, guys, so thank you so much for all your support. We are coming up to 500 subscribers, which is exciting. Man, I remember when I got like 63 subscribers. I was like, no way. But anyway, you guys, so okay, so now we are into our filing, and it's a little bit easier to explain filing on either when I'm working on someone or on her, because when I file on my own hands, I'm all over the place. Like, I am just trying to get it done however I can get it done. So, I, for the most part, stick with the same routine of filing, same routine as laying my acrylic, and that will help things, that'll help just consistency, it'll help things look more uniform, and it'll help, it's just easier when you have a routine, okay, and how you start and stuff. So, oh gosh, this freaking nail, you guys, I'm telling you, it's so irritating. Oh my gosh, and when I start filing with my e-file, you guys, man, I'll bring it up when it comes up. But anyway, and so when I'm using this hand also, like, obviously I'm having to hold it differently, and make sure like the nails aren't sliding out or whatever, I don't know. But so I go underneath right here on both sides, and then from there I do like the side walls, and then I go up from the sides and I meet in the center. So a lot of times I was just doing like the very side, and I wasn't doing like this part right here, like the curve on the side, I guess you could, like right here, okay? And my shape would still look off no matter how much I filed just the side walls. And so is what I realized is it was that part like above the side walls right here going up, and then I do it on both sides, and then I meet in the middle, and that's how I get my structure and my shape and my crisp shape, okay? And I keep, like I said, it's the same routine that I follow. I start in the same spot, and then I get the free edge, and I just keep doing it, and I look at the nail from all different angles, you guys, always, and I just keep filing where I need. I love to hand file now, especially like looking like this, because like sometimes when you're looking at the nail from above, you don't see things, from looking above as you do when you look at it from the side or like down the barrel, so to say, okay? So always look at your nails from all types of different angles, and just keep adjusting it where it needs to be adjusted, and always make sure that you're going like back and forth, side to side, because you don't want to file too much on one side, and then it just be all wonky, right? So again, you can see me doing the same routine right here, you guys. I start on the underneath because sometimes acrylic gets under there. And then I do the side walls, and then I do the side walls going up to the center nail, right? So it's hard to explain. I don't feel like I'm explaining it right, but thankfully you can see. And then I do the free edge, and then I just keep doing it, and I am making sure that I'm not spending too much time on one side, and I just keep kind of rotating around that way and looking at it from all different angles, and it has absolutely worked for me. It has definitely helped me step my game up for filing, and getting crisp shapes. So I really should have done the moon cut tip on these, but I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just watching a show and just chilling, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with nail art either. Wow. And so this was definitely just a freestyle. Obviously it was centered around breast cancer awareness, but and you can tell in the video because I kind of go back and forth to some nails because I wasn't like, I was thinking of it as I went. So okay, so after I hand file, you guys, I go in with my 5-in-1. I either use a medium or a fine, depending on how much needs to be filed. And then I will just further go over it, and then I seal the cuticle at this point. And just further smooth it out, you know what I'm saying? And if there's spots that were just maybe a little too chunky that I didn't want to get fully with my hand file, I come in and take care of it with this. And then I was like, let me pull these little bad boys out to seal Wilma's cuticle, because we don't even need to touch her skin, okay? Oh, and this, I'm telling you guys, this nail is, it's so irritating. It's so sideways no matter how I put it in, no matter how I glue a tip down, like, it's just frustrating. And so it makes it look off. See right here, I put it back in and it starts looking better, and I'm like, geez, dude. So this nail will be irritating me. There we go again. Anyway, you guys, so I do this, and then sometimes this bit can leave like, not like gouges, but it leaves almost like lines in there, and you can see, that it was like, you can see things, and it makes it more smooth, right? So after this, I usually either go in with a sanding band or a buffer. Most of the time I go in with a sanding band, the same one that I used at the beginning to prep their natural nail, and that to me gets it ready. Look at that, you guys, it flew out. Did you see that? That happened a few times, dude, and they go flying. If I don't hold it because I'm pulling down, it straight just flies that nail tip out, you guys. One time I couldn't find the nail for a good like 4 minutes. I think it was when I do the sanding band. Oh, that was so funny to me. It happened so many times, dude. It was so funny. I was like, God, can you just stay in there? Anyway, so yeah. So just kind of depending on what I'm doing, or I don't know. Sometimes I be using my buffers and sometimes I don't. So I'm going to let you guys just kind of watch this little bit, and I need to get some more coffee, and then I will come back for the nail art. Alright, you guys, so now I'm showing you the colors I'm using. We're using Bold White, Floris. This is one of my favorite pinks of all time from them. Then Love's Veil. That's the one I just got out of the bundle. And Perfect Black. I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going in and I'm just kind of doing like a light rough draft of a ribbon. I think I cut out the first time I tried and it was just way off to the side because the nail looks crooked, and it looks like it is right now too. But when I re-straighten the nail, this nail. So, anyway, when I pull it out and put it back in, it straightens out and it looks better. But like I said, you guys, this was literally just a freestyle. I had no idea what I was doing on any of the fingers. Last year, I think I kept it strictly breast cancer. So this year I wanted to do like a breast cancer with a little October-ish, spooky, not spooky, I guess, but, so yeah. And then I go over this a few times. I wasn't wanting it necessarily raised, I guess you could say, but I was wanting it thicker than normal. And then I also go in another time, I think off camera, and thicken up the lines a little bit. Yeah, so okay, and then now we're going in with some little ghosties. And like I said, you guys, if I would have known what I was doing the whole time, I would have done this differently, obviously. But I was just kind of going as I was going, and so I do this one ghost, and then I cure it, and then I'm like, oh, it needs another one. So I would have just done the two ghosts at the same time and stuff like that. So oh yeah, and then I gotta put the little, so I cured it, and then now I'm putting the little face on, and it was so cute, and I was like, alright, we need another one on here. So after curing the black, I go in and I do this again. So there was a lot of curing in between that really could have been avoided if I knew what I was doing. But these guys were so easy. This one started kind of looking a little spermy, so I had to just kind of keep messing with him until it didn't. And I'm using the Bold White right now for this, and I love their Bold White. White gel polishes in general just give me a hard time, but this Bold White has so far been the best white polish I've used, and it's great for nail art. So, and then I'm going in with the Perfect Black again and just doing some little faces on the little ghosties. And then here I ended up laying a base coat down because when I was doing the ghosties, the scratches, the paint was kind of going in it. So I put a base coat down right here, and then I took off the sticky layer, and then now we're going in with some cute little spider webs. And again, I'm using the Perfect Black. And so when I put a base coat down, I like to take the sticky layer off because I feel like if I don't, sometimes the polish will like spread almost. But when I take the sticky layer off, it allows it to be smooth enough to go on and not bleed, and then it keeps it just center, like where I want it. So that's what I'm doing here, and we're just going in with a couple straight lines. And then I used to try to make these like perfect, sorry about the traffic, you guys. I used to try to make these perfect and all the lines even and look good, and just the more I realized it, like spider webs really aren't perfect. They're messy, they're you know what I'm saying, and so the spacing and the lines don't have to be like perfect and stuff. So I just kind of go with the flow now, and it turns out just fine. So I got this down, and now I'm just kind of going in and just doing a little bit of touch-ups here and there, and then I'll cure it. I think that's it for this nail. I did these like a week ago. But okay, so we're doing another one on this one. So again, I put a base coat down and then I took the sticky layer off. I was not liking that line. It was funky. It was not. So I erased it. I almost said I deleted it. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot talk today, you guys. So anyway, so we're doing essentially the same thing, just in a different spot. And I like doing the corner webs, but I also like the webs that are done in the center of the nail too. But I didn't want to hide too much of the ombre, so that's why I did them in the corners. So again, I'm just kind of going in, doing some lines and then some swoop-de-swoops. Not really making them perfect, just kind of putting them where they land. And some of them I make a little darker or whatever, and touch them up and stuff. But then, this nail tube be irritating me. So it had ripped when I was soaking them off. And so this nail be a little loosey-goosey. So anyway, you guys, yeah, these turned out super cute. And then my cute little ghosties. And then at this point, I was like, well, shit, what do I do now? Like, I was like, we need some other stuff on here. So I added some pink dots. Yeah, I needed to add in that light pink somehow. So I was like, all right, let's just do some little 4-pointed stars. And then after that, I was like, well, shit, what do I do now? Like I said, it was just a freestyle. I didn't want to overdo it. I still wanted to be able to see the ombre underneath, but add to the nails, right? So we just did some little 4-pointed stars, and then I go in with the white and just add some little dots everywhere. I wasn't sure about this part because I was like, fuck, does this look weird? But I just went with it anyway. So and then this nail, I felt like definitely needed some more as well. I was like, but I didn't know what. So I was like, let's just add some other little ribbons, but with the light pink. And you guys, the ribbons were easy to do. And just kind of, yeah, like, do a line and then swoop-de-swoop. And I don't know. I can't even explain it. Just some swoop-de-swoops and some lines, okay? But anyway, you guys, and I didn't like this first one that I did, so I took it off and redid it. So, but this nail definitely needed something else. I wasn't sure what to add to it. So we just added some more pink ribbons, you know. It's the theme of this set. So we're going in. I don't know if I add any more to this. Like I said, I forgot. But yeah, so, oh yeah, okay, so we're adding another ribbon. These nails were fun. I definitely wish these would have been something that I was wearing, but my nails aren't quite long enough yet. They're getting there. I had to start little, so that's kind of why I busted her out, so I could do a little bit longer some nails, get some more nail art in there. But anyway, oh, and then we went over to the thumb. I was like, well, shit, what do we do on the thumb? And then I wasn't recording, so we did a light pink ribbon on the thumb, and then now I realized I wasn't recording, so now we're adding in the dark pink around just to give it a little bit more. This one was actually really pretty. I liked this nail, but I feel like I almost didn't even do a thumb because for like the pictures and stuff, like the thumbs just never are shown. They're chopped liver, man. But I was like, whatever, we're just doing a full hand, so we're just gonna do it. So this one was cute. It was just simple. I didn't really want to overdo it. Like I said, like this one just isn't seen as much, but I do like how I added the dark pink around it. Definitely gave it something that it was missing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, and off camera, like I said, I have gone over the other dark pink ribbon a few more times to thicken up the ribbons. I wanted them a little bit thicker, but I just didn't show that because I had already gone over it a few times on video. So I was like, whatever, we can just skip that part. So these nails were fun, you guys. I definitely would rock these. I like doing nails like this where there's an acrylic design underneath, like whether it's some ombres or a little bit of encapsulation, and then some nail art. These, I used to like just encapsulating nails and I hated nail art. But as I've grown in my nail journey, I am expanding into more nail art. So I like these nails where there's a little bit of both. Um, and I like the videos like this because it's a little bit of both, you know? So yeah, now we're going in with our Madam Glam No Wipe Top Coat to finish off this design. And I don't show the glow, which I'm upset. I don't know why I didn't, but anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and definitely go check out Madam Glam's Think Pink bundles. You have a couple days left. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. But definitely go check them out. Use my code Rachel35, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. I wasn't able to post as many Halloween videos as I wanted this year, but who knows? I might post some late ones in November because who cares, right? So anyway, you guys, enjoy. I love you all. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.